Welcome back. South African maestro-composer Pepsin, whose real name is Teboho Montse, has made a name for himself by treating audiences with his live music performances alongside his self-founded band, the MSR Live Band. After the successful release of his Reflections album, the dancehall and reggae artist has a new music project out titled MKHANYAKUDE. Well, for more on his new music ventures, Pepsin is in studio with us this morning. Pepsin, a very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yes.
Let's start with your interest in music. When did it start?
My interest in music, I think just when I realized that I could open my eyes.
Okay.
So that's a very, very long
ages
time.
ago.
Yeah, that's a very long time. So I think when I started my new, when I started writing, I was in, I think standard 7. And yeah, so, even in class, I used to be that naughty boy that, when the teacher is teaching, I would be, just drumming on the desk and just writing lyrics and stuff. So
you've always been musical.
I've always been
so
musical.
As you were, banging the desks, as and writing music,
Yeah.
what genre was going through your mind? What is
Funny
it that you're writing
enough,
for?
I started with R&B. My interest started with R&B.
Okay.
And then I went on to reggae music. Because my uncle used to play a lot of reggae music, and Bo Ntate Potsola them and Ray Phiri.
Yes.
So that's where my foundation comes from, through my uncle. And then so it has always been reggae music, after reggae music, traditional music as well.
Okay.
So yeah.
So this chosen path, was it simply because you love reggae music or you were influenced by your uncle?
It's the love. It's the love, but, I think my uncle just made it easier for me to discover the love, for reggae music, because I think music actually chose me, so I had to choose it back. So reggae music was the one that was running, in the front. Okay. Yeah.
So is that a genre that you plan to stick to for years to come?
You know what? I am very versatile. I'm very, you can't box me. One thing for sure. So I do dancehall music, I do my piano, you give me a hip hop beat now, we jump on it. R&B, we just fuse in, so I'm very versatile. So I can't really say reggae music is the only genre that, but yeah, just music. Music is there for me.
So who did you work with on this project?
Which project? The previous or the new?
Let's start about the most recent one.
Okay, I'm releasing an album right now. It's called The Godfather.
Yes.
Yeah, and then, coming from last year, I released an album called Reflections. Okay. So Reflections, I work with ML Beats. I work with Face, the music, the producers, and then I have a lot of other features. That's a very interesting album because, from female features to Jamaican features to Nigeria. In Jamaica, I've got a guy called Italis. On the album from Nigeria, I've got a guy called Hugo Flow. I've got Noni the Queen. I've got Rain Africa. I've got, it's a lot. I've got Black Youth in the album. So, yeah, Junior Dread from Boom Shaka as well. I think I've got, it's a quite nice album.
Very so it was a star-studded album.
Yeah, very, very, very.
Okay, so tell me, what are your plans? I mean, are you intending on releasing, singles after single, or you're going to stick with this mantra of producing albums or EPs, perhaps?
I release according to the PR plan, so if it makes sense, to release, I release whether it's a single or an EP or an album. But now I'm releasing an album because last year I released an album. But I started with releasing a lot of singles, a lot of singles. And the plan going forward, is just to give a lot of visuals and just music. Look, my life is music, and yeah, that's what I'm about.
Let's talk about Godfather. What's that about?
I'm the Godfather.
You're the Godfather.
Yeah, when it comes to Mzansi dancehall music and reggae, yeah, man, I think I earned my...
Your stripes.
Yeah, I earned it. So I'm the Godfather. I gave a lot of people, opportunities. I've helped a lot of young people, male and female young people. And I've done a lot for the game. So I've changed it, and so to say. So when I was told that I was the Godfather, I couldn't refuse the man. Yeah, so I am the Godfather. That's why I'm going with the title Godfather on this album.
Okay. Yeah. And then Reflections, how is it going?
Very well, very very well. You know, it's one of the albums in the reggae and dancehall, you know, scene that has, you know, sold internationally and you know, still performing quite good.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of music videos on TV, and yeah, it's doing great. Even today, you know, I released it last year, and we're still doing good. And I am nominated, you know, for Best Reggae Artist.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
All right, well
Actually,
done.
today I'm going for the ceremony, you know, for the awards. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All the best, man.
Thank you, my guy.
All the best.
Thank you.
So where do you see dancehall and reggae music
It's growing.
headed in South Africa?
It's growing.
Is it growing? Hey?
Every day it's growing.
Is it?
What the artists are doing right now, you know, we've got some young artists that are very energetic. We've got, you know, good producers. We've got, you know, just good practitioners. You know, promoters are also there, you know, doing the work. So reggae music and dancehall in South Africa, I think, has got a better future. It's the new Mapiano. You know, just after Mapiano, look out. You know, dancehall is coming.
Do you not
Dancehall
think
is coming
that
through.
Mapiano is sort of suppressed all other genres because
It
of
has,
its
but
popularity?
I like it because it gave a lot of competition and a lot of pressure
Yeah.
to people who didn't want to work, you know. And I also love what it did to young people because a lot of people's lives changed, you know, through my piano. So I really love it, and I see dancehall going that direction.
Yeah.
I see dancehall going that
So I
direction.
guess
We're
if
working hard, my guy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So I guess if you can't beat them, join them.
We
So
join them.
any likelihood that you might find yourself fusing a bit of Amapiano into
I've
your
done
dancehall
that a lot.
and reggae?
I've
Is
done
it?
that already. You know?
Really? On which
I've
track?
done that already.
On which tracks?
There's a track.
I'd love to hear that.
Yeah, there's a track called Tapelo where I'm featuring a lady by the name of Teboho Montse, and then I've got a couple of tracks that I did, you know, on I just do music, my guy.
Okay.
I just do music. So
Okay.
yeah.
So who, in terms of collaborations, who are you looking to work with?
You mean locally or internationally?
Well, it could be locally or internationally.
Well, locally, I'm looking at working with the legend Colbert Mukwebo. You know, I'm praying for that day, and I'm looking at working with Jasit from Bongo Muffin.
Yeah.
And internationally, you know, I'm in talks with big names, you know, that I don't think I should. But you know, I would like to work with Shaggy. You know, that's the guy that I'm gunning for. You know, Shaggy is the guy that I would like to have a song with, and I believe that it's going to happen.
What is it about them that fascinates you? I mean, is it their work ethic, or is it simply
Work
that they're
ethic.
just great?
Work ethic, you know, when it comes to Sean Paul, Shaggy, those are the guys that inspires me. Business-wise, their work ethics and, you know, just how they carry themselves through the music. I mean, Shaggy has got like 30 years in the game, and he's still, you know, #1 on the charts.
Okay.
You know, that's a person that works really, really hard, and that's how I am working. That's how I've been working, you know, and that's just a whole lot of similarities between, you know, myself and the big guy, you know.
Right.
Sean Paul, the same thing. And yeah, the guys are working, man. The guys are working, commercializing the whole thing and making it, you know, make
absolutely.
it sound nice, make it look good, you know.
Absolutely.
So we put the glam and the glitz into this thing.
Oh,
and
yes.
we're taking it out to the world, man.
All right, Pepsin,
Yeah.
great chatting to you, man. How do your fans follow you?
You know, Instagram, Pepsin, P-E-P,
Okay.
S-I-N, and _SA. On Facebook, Pepsin, P-E-P-S-I-N, MKHANYAKUDE Montse, and just everywhere, Pepsin. I don't like to confuse people, you know.
Okay.
Otherwise, other than that, maximumstyles.co.za. That's our website, and the Facebook is just Maximum Styles Records. And
Right.
With
Okay,
that.
Pepsin, all the best, man, and keep on exporting South African music to the world.
I will do that.
All
That
right,
one
great
is a
stuff.
promise. I promised myself that.
Great stuff. All right, that's our first music guest this morning. Goes by the stage name Pepsin, and has been chatting to us about his new music projects.